Hello, you're watching Global Talk. Japan offers its technologies in the building of Kazakhstan cities in the upcoming Expo 2017. This was stated at the Kazakh-Japanese Conference on High-Quality Building Infrastructures. More than 50 world-renowned companies led by government delegation as well as deputy ministers talked about the future innovations of Japan and the future mutual beneficial cooperation between the two countries.
The purpose of this conference is to intensify trade and economic cooperation between business circles of Kazakhstan and Japan, as well as to awake the discussions on the development of infrastructure. During the meeting, the leadership of Kazakhstan and Japan discussed investment projects, innovation in urban infrastructure of both countries. Currently, Japan has an advanced, high-quality infrastructure and the experience that could contribute to the socio-economic and industrial development of Kazakhstan, said at the meeting Deputy Minister of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism of Japan, Himeki Miyauchi. Also, the high guest noted that the Japanese government is interested in close cooperation with Kazakhstan and is ready for a constructive dialogue on issues of innovative cooperation. In turn, the Kazakh side hopes for the creation of joint technology, innovative projects with Japanese companies, and is ready to support investors in the framework of industrial policy and national program Nurly. The forum was attended by heads and representatives of such renowned corporations like Shimizu, Mitsubishi, Toyota, Marubeni, Itoku, and Panasonic.
Today, I'd like to promote our product for the Kazakhstan, especially the on-road signaling control system. This on-road signaling control system can reduce traffic jam. Less traffic jam means reduce their trip time and reduce gas. We provide high-quality infrastructure to the Kazakhstan. This high-quality infrastructure means can use this infrastructure so many years, from now to the 20 years, 30 years, or 40 years. Our infrastructure can use from now to in the future. Not only traffic signal, but also we would like to promote a signaling system for the railway. This is we have so many experience of the signaling railway, railway signaling. This railway signaling can up safety of the train. So Astana and Almaty both would like to promote this event.
That's what we are thinking to contribute to develop the Kazakhstan's country itself, and of course Kazakhstan will have the big world event in 2 years. So for this big event, we are sure we can support to buy our technology, products, and service in here. So we are very happy to realize.
Today's presentation is a similar experience, and this is a decent project. We have now still going to new project. This is without my this presentations. Yeah, I hope there's a new project for the presentations. We are companies and two part of the design. One design is an urban design, and it's another design by architecture design. And that means the infrastructure is urban design including. And building design is some facility design. We are still going to two process, an urban design and architecture design. This is our concept. Concept. It is concept. How the sun growing up as cities, how the sun environmental technologies, and important thing is the concept, development concept. And Kisho Kurokawa and always, and I should for the development concept. But bad development is a no concept. It's only money, only profit, only benefit. But our company is making the philosophies and a basic concept, following the some and all of occasion of the city development style.
Japanese companies have an extensive area of activity, from control for railway systems and highways to the city's architecture and design of streets, all in accordance with the standards in major world capitals. The Japanese technology can greatly facilitate the construction of urban infrastructure. Many of them have long been successfully used in Europe and the United States. Of course, it's expensive projects. However, the quality is guaranteed.
Yes, I mean, at first the Japanese product are a little bit expensive, but our product can be used a long time, 20 years or 30 years. So from the total viewpoint of the life cycle cost, our infrastructure is very, very reasonable and high quality.
Our companies and the cost is two things. One is some initial cost, some construction cost. Another cost and operation cost. And Japan is very expensive for the development cost, initial cost. But the operations are very, very cheap as a flowings and environmental design and calculation by profit. But the operation cost and the initial cost. And operation cost is very high. But the next step and operation cost is important things. Yeah, this is a new infrastructure method. Today is the start. And some competition by the Chinese side and Japan side. Japan has some technologies and qualities and some environmental styles and the operations. And China is, as I don't know, but our Japan is today is on the start. Prime Minister Abe visit here. Some start for the Japanese side. And some operation by Japanese and infrastructure styles. Today is the style and the start time.
An additional incentive for both countries is an agreement signed to protect both mutual interests of Kazakhstan and Japan that came into force on October 25, 2015. Now it will be much easier to implement joint projects in all sectors of the economy.
сегодня мы видим большой интерес со стороны японских компаний. Более 110 миллиардов долларов.
Today, there is a big interest from Japanese companies. More than $110 billion were allocated by the government of Japan through JBIS, an International Bank of Japan, and the Asian Development Bank. These money were allocated towards Asia as a whole for the implementation of infrastructure projects. It is very important that Kazakhstan can also participate in realizing this money. To develop infrastructure that is needed here, naturally we need to see the initiative of our national companies, large holdings, in order to use those finances in Kazakhstan for the construction of various projects. This can be, for example, the implementation of road infrastructure, large significant projects in the area of airports, the large building complexes as well. In other words, various sectors can use these funds. Of course, the realization will be conducted together with Japanese partners. And at the moment, we were discussing with the representative of JBIS the possibility of cooperation in different projects together with the Development Bank of Kazakhstan.
Готовы участвовать в тех проектах, где, допустим, с казахстанской стороны выступит также партнером Банк развития Казахстана.
For Kazakhstan, the relationship with Japan has always been a priority. The complementary capabilities of the two countries allow developing nuclear energy, agriculture, automotive industry, and high technology. Kazakhstan has more than 30 enterprises with participation of Japanese capital. Japanese companies are present in sectors such as oil and gas, metallurgy, finance, mining, telecommunications, trade equipment, harvesting, and logistics. From the earliest major projects include the modernization of the Atyrau oil refinery and reconstruction of the international airport of Astana. In the current year, the volume of trade between the two countries amounted to $970 million. In 2014, total gross inflow of direct Japanese investment in Kazakhstan's economy reached $6.2 billion, overall amount from the beginning of independence of the republic. The main interest of Japanese companies in Kazakhstan is associated with the long-term supply of raw materials. It is primarily concerned with providing Japanese companies with rare ferrous and non-ferrous metals, the basis for the third largest economy in the world. After all, the modern high-tech production is impossible without guaranteed access to such resources. Lack of resources and guaranteed supply routes is a major problem for Japanese companies. Naturally, Japanese business is trying to put the work in the long term, building a proper system of commercial relations. As a result, it is Kazakhstan that could become a key partner of Japan in this regard.
The conference participants noted the gratitude for the contribution of Kishore Kurokawa in the development of the capital of Kazakhstan. Both sides agreed in cooperation to as well as the development of Astana city. In the year of 2017, Astana will host the event Expo 2017, and the country will need high-quality building infrastructure which Japan is willing to assist them with. It was Global Talk. See you soon.